up against some of those things, it should do well. But we will see as we jump into Game 2 of New Wave up against Nekoma. Can Nekoma bring this to Game 3G?
Yeah, what I want to really see here from Nekoma is I want to see Frost excel on how well Jap was doing on that Bia. I feel like if that could be an easy, ooh, but we already see hooks connecting by Tamal. This could smell trouble for the side of Nekoma. I mean, again, Tamal on the Franco is tough. But again, I wonder if the Lilia pick was to counter, to kind of counter. Look at the hooks again. You just can't stop it. You just can't.
Yeah. That's going to be a problem. Trouble. That and the Ziggy, right? And Ziggy on this Julian getting those knockups. I just see both of those, Ziggy and Tamal, being very aggressive this game. That's what I do see. Endo also on this Dairoth. We know how damaging the Dairoth can be, especially if it gets that early game scale. If he gets a kill or two under his belt, it is hard to deal with. So what's the answer for Nekoma?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the Julian is struggling a tad bit, but we do see another hook. Once Franco hits level 4, we're gonna see, like, Nekoma, if you cannot dodge these hooks, you're gonna be in some dicey situations here. We do see a setup already being done, a 1-1-3 on New Wave here, possibly on Jack Frost. They might sniff it. Jack Frost kind of is. He's feeling the water, sniffing the air. He knows it might be happening in that bush. Kind of avoids it. But we do see an engage here at the top lane.
Yeah, Dogtor trying to get away. He has not reached level 4 yet, so I do like that push from the side of Nekoma there. You know he can't proc that demonic force just yet. It's going to take a problem, but Tamal with the hook on Okawa. Chain knockup on to Spartan Okawa from Ziggy on this Julian. A little bit of a turtle fight here. Not Blaze, Spartan, Oikawa ready to take this fight. Not Blaze, does engage. Dominance force, though, is going on, and Okawa is immediately dropped. Dogtor dropping bombs in the back line. Cross taking out Bloody Hunt onto Spartan in a 4-man wipe from New Wave in the first 2.5 minutes, along with the turtle.
Was the turtle worth it? You know, like, you just lost 4 of your players. And now this is going to allow Ziggy here to captivate on some of the gold plating on the top tower here, because I don't think the Maz is going to be able to get there in time to slow it down. The gold plating is just being eaten away. We do see possibly Tamal and Franco going down here at the Jack Frost, and they're kind of trying to respond back to it. Nekoma zoning it, trying to control it. We do not see the invade on the Ling as much as I would hope for, you know, stop him from getting that blue buff from the side of New Wave, but Tamal might be in a little bit of trouble. No, he does escape. Oh, but we got a lot of fighting.
Is deleted. Killing spree going to Dogtor. You know, normally, like, the Lolita and the Lilia do work well together, right? You have Lolita with the only hero in the game that has, like, a non-skill for level 1 stun. You have, oh, wait a second, suppression, Bloody Hunt locked down, and Okawa is taken out. These hooks from Tamal definitely on point. 1-0 and 2, carrying his game.
That Lilia shoes will not work when you're getting bopped by a Franco here, but we do see. Oh my god, dude, I think Tamal's only missed 1 hook so far. They need to, Nekoma needs to do something about this Franco. Like, they need to keep an eye on the map, and man, Franco's just letting the hooks fly.
And I knew this was going to be a problem for Okawa, right? Because you've got to get close, and you're just putting yourself in range. Tamal coming in. Jack Frost does get the play, but Ziggy doesn't want to stop with the knockup. Gets that kill. Oikawa, Spartan, trying to come fend down. Franco also moving in. Turtle, though, up on the top side. Down on the bop side. Ziggy getting the knockup. Hook just missing Spartan. But New Wave controlling the map on the bottom and also controlling up at the turtle. Just handling it. It's a 7-0 start at 4.5 minutes and a 5K gold lead already, G.
What I am seeing again is that Frost on this Ling just has not been able to engage. Like, look at, they're just eating away another hook. Didn't get the suppress off, though, so they do back out of that. Do we see a flicker? Oh, we got a suppression of being right down here in a Dairoth.
Jack Frost down. Jack Frost down. Definitely a
it
tough.
was a
I mean,
little bit off
it's
screen, but oof, I knew it was coming. I smelt it.
it's definitely looking rough. And I mean, the problem is, and we haven't even like gotten to the late game. Like we still have this Phobius like right now, just handling. Not Blaze gets the final demonic force with the flame shot. What a play from Dogtor right there, G.
Maybe, again, this Phobius is showing out very well against a Thamas here, so maybe, again, Phobius come back? Do we see a new meta set by New Wave here?
I mean, I think it's like a pick that a lot of teams forget about sometimes, right? And it does go well. It definitely has to be like a last pick in the draft, right? And like the Esmeralda can't be up. Certain things can't be up because it just shreds him apart in the off lane. But if you're able to bring it in as clutch, and honestly, I feel like Nekoma could have done a bit better if they didn't pick up that Ling right, because Phobius was picked first, and they bring in the Ling, who is just like Ling's gonna have so much trouble. So much trouble against this Phobius. I mean, we're having trouble already in the early game, mainly because of Tamal and Ziggy. But if this was to go to the late game, he's going to have issues.
It is. Oh my god, there's the suppression.
Bloody Hun. Suppression coming in. Crosso is here. Tamal finally goes down. A beautiful response from Nekoma there. Jappa, Ziggy, maybe biting off more than they could chew. 2v4, not Blaze. Force to run away. Numenon Blast comes out, but does not connect. Ziggy now pressing his distance, makes a dash in, gets in. Is going to try to take out Blaze. Not quite able to, but the dash comes in. Blaze and Duet comes out, and it's 2v4. Jappa and Ziggy handling Nekoma right now. Tempest of Blaze comes down. Jappa able to outflicker, outplay. Cross doesn't want to let it go, but the chains, the knockup. Ziggy takes out Cross. Jappa does finally go down to Okawa, but Ziggy doesn't want to let a brother go down in arms and collects the double kill. Quite the show today.
This is a murder fest happening right now. We're 12-2. Nekoma on the back foot here. They just need to be honest, they just need to group up. Control lanes, group up. Kind of just macro those lanes a little bit deeper and don't get picked. There's just a lot of mistakes happening here, and I think it's just because Tamal is making them make the mistakes. The hooks are just a plenty.
Yeah, I mean, and that was like the early, and now we're seeing the rest of the team scale because of those early game picks, right? Because of this huge gold lead. We just saw 2 members go against 4 and essentially come out on top. 8,000 gold ahead. 8 minutes. We're just hitting the 8-minute mark. That is 1,000 gold lead per minute, right? They're just stacking. Nekoma definitely in a bad spot. The hook lands on, the suppression comes in, and Oikawa is gone. How do you even handle this?
I'm telling you, Tamal needs to sign up for a pro fishing tournament or something.
Oh,
Look at these hooks. Look at these hooks. He's just connecting nonstop. You can't stop Tamal.
That is so hideous, so disgusting. New wave, and Spartan will go down. Dogtor tries to chase Jappa, though, picks up the kill from a distance. The aggression, the premise is here. New wave not letting up. 8 minutes. Ooh, almost another one. At this point, everyone's just staying at a distance of hook range. Like, you don't need a tank who can zone when you have this threat of a hook at any moment in the game.
Yeah, and it's really hard for Nekoma to engage here, because if anytime they do engage, the Franco can just suppress someone and the whole team collapse on them. So they got to play the far game. They got to defend. It's really, really hard to come back from a gold deficit like this. Again, there's probably going to be no contest for a Lord here. I mean, they do have a Ling, so the Ling could possibly attempt to try to steal the Lord, but I don't think New Wave's going to let that happen.
You know, hold on a second. Please. Might go down, does get a little bit of sustainability. Blaze Duet will be coming in, and several members are melting. This could be it for Nekoma. Everyone gets deleted in a matter of 5 seconds. That is huge. That is gigantic. New Wave coming in, ready to finish this game. Cross 1v5. Will you give us a show, Cross, or will Nekoma go down here? 18-2, 10-minute. Tempest of Blades comes down. Cross trying to survive, stuck on the wall with that Finch pose with Jappa. Has locked onto the base. 4 more members up, but the base will not make it. Hold on a second. No, the base will not make it. New Wave with a 2-0 sweep.
GG. That, man. I thought Nekoma could be a little aggressive.